Hello, welcome students to this EDUSAT lab. I am Deepak Sharma. Today we are going to discuss something about your spoken skills, communication skills. And I know after the vacation you are quite energetic again so as to join the schools, your regular works, classes, and I hope your vacation was good. Now for class +1 today we are having this speaking skills lecture. In this lecture we are going to use some different sentences, phrasal verbs on the basis of which you can improve your way of presenting something. So ਅਸੀਂ normal ਕੁਝ ਗਲਤੀਆਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਕੁਝ ਇੱਕ ਗੱਲ ਕਹਿਣੀ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਉਹਨੂੰ ਅੱਛੇ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ, ਬਿਹਤਰ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਕਹਿਣਾ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ, ਉਹ ਅਸੀਂ ਅੱਜ ਦੇਖਾਂਗੇ. Because in our language parameters we have 3 actually levels. So first is the basic level, and as you are now in +1, so it is expected from you that you are not in the basic level. Second is intermediate, and third is advanced. We are trying to be just observe a shift from basic level to intermediate level. For this, today's lecture I think definitely will help you. And before starting this thing, I would suggest that you have your pens and notebooks ready so that you can note down some of the important things. And if your teacher can assist you in by clicking the pics, again you would be beneficial for that. So let's start. Okay, so a very warm welcome to the schools. I brought cake, a piece of cake for you. So now what do you mean by piece of cake? That is in front of you. But ਅਸੀਂ language ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ use ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਇਹਨੂੰ? Okay, so if I say this, speaking English for me is a piece of cake. So what I actually want to say? So is it delicious for me? Is it interesting for me? Or what? Yes, any guess? Yes. So here I want to say is speaking English for me is an easy job for me. So wherever you have this thing that it is a very easy job for me, it's a easy task I can do easily. So it's a piece of cake. It's mere a piece of cake for me. Like if anybody asks you, can you do this work? कि तुसी ये काम कर सकते हो? Definitely it's mere a piece of cake. So एक असी कहिए कि it is easy for me, it's again a basic level. Now as you are in grade 11, so definitely you should find some alternatives of this language. So if you say this, yes, it's a piece of cake for me, you would leave definitely a good impression. So a piece of cake, it goes with easy to do things. Okay, so like if you can say कोई teacher पूछ दे या कोई if anybody asks you, can you operate computers? Can you work on computers? Yeah, it's a piece of cake. And the language, how it goes, you will have to add impressions along with that. सिर्फ एक कहना जे मैं ये कह दूँ कि yes, speaking English is a piece of cake for me. So it's a flat response. So if I say this thing in such a way that it's a piece of cake, it means I mean it. I'm adding some verbal expressions also, facial expressions also. So language कोई भी है, जब तक ਅਸੀਂ expressions नहीं use ਕਰਦੇ, चाहे वो साडी माँ बोली पंजाबी है or either it's English language, without expressions, language is without soul. Okay, so now onwards, where you have anything very easy, so you can say this thing, it's a piece of cake for me, it's easy to do. Okay, now I have coined some of the very important examples from our day-to-day life. Now what you can see in front of you, yes, it's metro train. So definitely wherever, either we have metro buses also in our Punjab, in some cities the intercity buses are there. So because we encounter some of the instructions very often in English, so it means if you are aware of that thing, if you know that you are a student of English language, you must understand those instructions. They are very useful for you. So I have coined some very practical examples of this thing. Now these are some of the instructions that are given in buses also, intercity buses, and this metros also. So do not litter, it is written do not litter. Litter means throw garbage, ਅਸੀਂ ਗੰਦ ਪਾਣਾ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਕਹਿ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ. even classes ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਲਿਖ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ use dustbin, don't litter. Litter means we are throwing the things here and there, so it gives untidy look. So now wherever you want to convey a message to anyone, or ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ environment day ਹੈ, ਕੁਛ ਹੈ, ਸਕੂਲ 'ਚ ਕੁਛ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ, ਆਪਣੇ juniors ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ, you can say don't litter, use this dustbin. Okay, so second is make way for the physically challenged. Who are physically challenged? Those who have any physical requirement. Okay, like we do have physical requirements, but physically challenged means those who need more assistance, जिन्हां नूं ज़्यादा सहायता दी लोड़ है than an average person. So it is always written also, और तानू ये होना भी चाहिए कि make way दा ये मतलब नहीं है कि make way means रास्ता बनाओ, definitely, but what's the motive of this thing? उन्हां दी help करो. So make way for the physical challenge in your school also, in your class also, and in your public transportation also. Take care of your valuables. Now generally we say take care of your things. So valuable means some things important which do have some value, like your mobile phones, your laptops, okay, your wallets. So these are your valuables. Next is please offer your seat to ladies with infants. Now here I think till here you are quite clear. Please offer your seat to the ladies, or sometimes it is mentioned reserved for ladies. With infants, who are infants? ਜਿਹੜੇ ਅਸੀਂ baby carry ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ in lap, ठीक है. So 1 year or 2 year babies, infants ਜਿਹੜੇ खुद नहीं चल सकते, खुद खड़े नहीं हो सकते, infants, pregnant and elderly passengers or elderly persons. So why I am saying this to you, that even you can use this thing in your day-to-day life. If you are boarding a bus, okay, like this is a metro bus, just it is available, or you can say any roadways bus. So here you can use some instructions, and my friends, take this thing as granted that if you use these sentences in English, definitely you would be just giving more impact to other person. Okay, so he would be in a position to listen to you. Okay, please stand away from the doors. Stand away from the doors means the doors, they are ready to open or they are ready to close, because generally buses, trains, hydraulic doors ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ, and if you are very standing nearby, ਕੁਛ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ damage ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ, you can have an injury. So please stand away from the doors. And even if you travel in metro actually, or you have travelled in metro, so they have these instructions, oral instructions, ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਸੁਣਦੇ ਹਾਂ. And now why I have put this to you, or road signs or instructions, because you are learned fellows. ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਹ ਚੀਜ਼ follow ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰੋਗੇ, definitely you will be in trouble. So if you observe these things, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ trouble ਤੋਂ ਬਚਾਉਣ ਦੀ ਬਜਾਏ ਬਾਕੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਨਾਲ help ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ. Watch your step. Watch your step ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਿ ਆਪਣਾ ਪੈਰ ਦੇਖੋ, ਜਾਂ watch your step means ਤੁਸੀਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਦੇਖ ਕੇ ਧਿਆਨ ਨਾਲ ਚੱਲੋ. ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਅੱਗੇ ਉੱਬੜ ਖਾਬੜ ਰਸਤਾ ਹੋਵੇ, ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਅੱਗੇ ਇੱਕ ਸਟੈਪ ਬਣਿਆ ਹੋਵੇ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ, ਅਪਸ ਐਂਡ ਡਾਊਨਸ ਹੋਣ, ਉੱਚੀ ਨੀਵੀਂ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਹੋਵੇ. ਸੋ ਵਾਚ ਯੂਰ ਸਟੈਪਸ ਮੀਨਸ ਅੱਗੇ ਪੈਰ ਰੱਖਣ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਦੇਖੋ ਪਹਿਲੇ. ਓਕੇ, ਸੋ ਇਟ ਕੈਨ ਬੀ ਐਨੀਵੇਅਰ. ਵਾਚ ਯੂਰ ਸਟੈਪ. Generally in colleges, university corridors, it is written there, watch your step. And you should be very clear with the instructions of which has directions. The doors will be opened on the left or on the right, because generally when you board these things, board these buses, two-way doors are there, ठीक है, और तुसी उल्टा नहीं खड़े हो सकते, that would be harmful for you. So the doors will be open on the left. So these are some of the instructions that are of daily use, that you will use, you will speak. Okay, so even some of the instructions, they can easily be used in your classes also. Now generally what you can see in this picture, so it's a road. और जनरली ਅਸੀਂ ਜਦੋਂ ਵੀ ਕਿਤੇ ਜਾਣਾ ਹੋਵੇ ਇਫ ਵੀ ਡਰਾਈਵ ਬਾਈ ਆਵਰਸੈਲਵਸ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਪੁੱਛਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਜੀ ਇਹ ਸੜਕ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ ਹਾਂ ਇਹ ਸੜਕ ਓਕੇ ਸੋ ਇਫ ਵੀ ਸੇ that where does this road go क्योंकि जे असी इंग्लिश के बेस से चलीए सिंपल ट्रांसलेशन है सड़क कित्थे जाती है where does this road go but it would be a wrong impression to say so the right impression for this is where does this road lead to ये रास्ता सानू लैके कित्थे जांदा है so again with this onwards you can note it down that whenever you are to ask any instruction about the roads or about the directions or about your destination you will ask in this way where does this road lead to okay ये सड़क सानू लेके कित्थे जाएगी lead to means केड़े रास्ते ते सानू ये पहुंचाएगी okay but in layman language we ask in such a way ये सड़क कित्थे जांदी है because the road that doesn't go anywhere that's always leads to okay so it's another thing for you in your spoken you can use this whenever you are asking for directions or other things okay so now what you can see here it's a emoji of head ठीक है हुन की आ रहा है उन्हें चक्कर आ रहे हैं ठीक है right so here again it's a very common thing that anybody can feel in sometimes but we can't say that मैंने चक्कर आ रहे हैं तो I am observing circles or some I am eating circles जड़ा कर हैं हाँ मेरा सिर चक्कर खा रहा है so my head is eating circles this won't be a good impression okay and moreover this is not a proper way so here again you can say this thing I am feeling dizzy मैंने चक्कर आ रहे और my head is spinning so जे तुसी किसी नूं भी पुछना है somebody is fainting okay faint कर रहा मतलब almost it's about to collapse गिर रहा तो you can ask okay are you okay so don't your head is spinning so my head is spinning or I am feeling dizzy it's another way of saying the things कि मैंने चक्कर आ रहे okay so you can't use this thing मैंने चक्कर आ रहे चक्कर circle नहीं हुंदा that's contextual use right so this is another way I hope you have noted it down now some of the sentences that we use in our layman language in our day-to-day life he is teetotaler because generally we know a very common word he is drunkard he is dead drunkard ठीक है वो बहुत ज़्यादा ड्रिंक करता है वो बहुत ज़्यादा अल्कोहल इनटेक करता है सो ही इज़ डेड ड्रंकर्ड पूरा शराबी है बट इफ़ वी वांट टू से दैट ही डजंट ड्रिंक तो असी सिंपली कहने ही डजंट ड्रिंक या ही नेवर टेक्स अल्कोहल ओके बट द बेटर वे टू गो विद दिस थिंग इज ही इज़ teetotaler means he never drinks clear and remember this thing this tea is not TEA ये चाय वाला टी नहीं है ये नहीं कह सकना कि हाँ वो टोटली चाय पींदा right so it is with TEE it's a word that he is teetotaler means he is a non-drinking person he never takes alcohol next in the same ways he is vegan absolute vegetarian he doesn't take even dairy products so whatever the vegetable is only he will take this वो कुछ भी नहीं खाता like असी कहने he is vegetarian means he can take dairy products means any milk products right but he is vegan it's another term आजकल बहुत चल रही है means these people who are vegan they don't take even dairy products any milk products okay eggs वगैरह दी तो दूर दी गल छड्डो okay they don't even take dairy products so this is how the vegan is justified so ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਵੀ ਕੋਈ if you are in such a thing or in such a practice so you can easily say that how I am different from a vegetarian I am a vegan clear now another sentence it was in a show that he is lactose intolerant sometimes it happens some people take milk okay and they have a problem they have a trouble in the stomach कोई ना कोई उन्होंने एलर्जी है कुछ है बट उन्होंने पेट खराब हो जाता so allergic to milk it is but instead of saying this thing that he is allergic to this we can say he is lactose intolerant okay so in the same way we can add this thing he is intolerant to fries he is intolerant to spices, right? So ਕਿਸੇ ਨਾਲ ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ, it's another better word, intolerant, for allergy. You can't say this thing. Oh, फिर वही that this is our basic thing, that he is allergic to milk. But again, we are trying to be a step ahead, so we will be saying he is lactose intolerant, right? Or he is intolerant to spices, he is intolerant to fries, he is intolerant to alcohol, right? So I will talk to you in person. ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਸੈਂਟੈਂਸ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਚੱਲੀਏ ਤੇ ਇਨ ਪਰਸਨ, ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਇਨਸਾਨ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਾਂਗਾ. ਸੋ ਲੈਟਸ ਸਪੋਜ਼ ਯੂ ਆਰ ਟਾਕਿੰਗ ਟੂ ਯੋਰ ਫਰੈਂਡ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਫੋਨ ਤੇ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਐਂਡ ਯੂ ਹੈਵ ਸਮ ਆਰਗੂਮੈਂਟਸ ਵਿਦ ਯੋਰ ਫਰੈਂਡ ਔਨ ਫੋਨ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ? ਸੋ ਉਹਦੇ 'ਚ ਇਹੀ ਹੋਏਗਾ, ਆਈ ਡੋਂਟ ਥਿੰਕ ਸੋ ਇਟਸ ਗੋਇੰਗ ਵੈਲ, ਮੈਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਮਝਦਾ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਗੱਲ ਅੱਛੀ ਜਾ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ. ਆਈ ਟਾਕ ਟੂ ਯੂ ਇਨ ਪਰਸਨ, ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਮਿਲ ਕੇ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ. ਵੈਨ ਵਿਲ ਬੀ ਫੇਸ ਟੂ ਫੇਸ, ਦੈਨ ਵਿਲ ਬੀ ਟਾਕਿੰਗ ਔਨ ਦਿਸ ਮੈਟਰ. So it's better to avoid this call right now, okay? And it's a suggestion also, because when you are on phone the things can turn ugly. ਉੱਥੇ ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਕਿ ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉੱਚੀ ਬੋਲ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਮੈਂ ਵੀ ਉੱਚੀ ਬੋਲ ਰਿਹਾ. So it's always better ਕਿ ਜੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ that person is in very good terms, so simply you can disconnect the phone by saying okay, we'll talk in person, ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਖੁਦ ਮਿਲ ਕੇ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ. So in person means ਅਸੀਂ ਮਿਲ ਕੇ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ. Now, so what you can see in this picture out, yes, so ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਿ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ the trees they are quite hit by the flow of air. So ਇਹਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ storm category ਚ ਨਹੀਂ ਰੱਖ ਸਕਦੇ. It's not stormy, but generally it is too windy, it's too windy out, okay? And can you note the difference here? Okay, it's whenever you are speaking something, the contractions, they make a very good impression. So instead of saying this in this way, कि it is too windy out, so it is, again it will show that you don't have that jargon, okay? So and it means you are a non-native speaker of English but you are trying to speak English. It is too windy out. So windy पहले तो ये चीज़ हो गया, it's another word. Windy means the flow of air, okay? It is very heavy, so it can damage, but a storm nahi hai, it is manageable. So there is a very thin line difference between airy, windy and stormy, okay? But if we talk about this, so if we say this, it's too windy, okay, it's my job, I know how to do my job. So it's a contraction, like oh kehanda he is my brother, he is my brother, okay? We do not want to go, we don't want to go. So don't is, it's, so these are all contractions. They show that you are in habit of speaking English and you make always a difference of that, okay? So a kuch sentences ne, and I hope your teacher has clicked the picture or you are noting down these sentences and try to speak, okay? Now these are some of the verbs, phrasal verbs with attached with some particular you can say areas where you can use this, and definitely they will help you. So definitely the picture shows that a girl is going for shopping, okay? We all love shopping. So the first is sell out. Sell all the supply that you have of something. The first issue of the magazine sold out within 2 days. Out shows that now you don't have that thing in the store, it is sold out, it's sell out, okay? Like any new movie is there, so all the tickets are sold out. Sold out. Any live concert of any singer is there, किसी singer ਦਾ live concert है, 2 दिन पहले आना शुरू हो ਜਾਂਦਾ, sold out. So sell out or sold out means that is completely gone, ਹੁਣ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਖਰੀਦ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਕਦੇ, right? Try on. So try on ਦਾ मतलब कोशिश करना generally, but if we talk about the shopping language, try on means to put on, कुछ पा के देखना, पहन के देखना कि how does it look like. So put on a piece of clothing to see if it fits. Try on the shoes to see if they fit. So try on this dress on you. So try on means कोई भी piece of clothing के पा के देखना कि how does it feel like, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਹਨੂੰ fitting ਚ ਲੈ ਆ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ, how it fits or how it appears on you. नेक्स्ट इज ट्राई आउट. देखो डिफरेंस की है सिर्फ preposition, ट्राई ऑन एंड ट्राई आउट. ट्राई आउट मीन्स टेस्ट समथिंग. That if you think food is not tasting good, you try out. So trying out, test something. Put on, again put on and try on, again same thing. Put on means pehenna. Okay, if I'm wearing this shirt, so it means put on this shirt, put on her coat. Pay for, give money in order to buy something. Kalla pay karna ki hunda, kise nu paise dena. Pay for shows the purpose. Okay, so I paid good money for those shoes, right? So again it's shopping. Ring up, record an amount of money by pressing buttons on a cash register. She rang up our purchases quickly and we left. Rang up means again she paid the money, record an amount of money, pressing the buttons on cash registers. Queue up, okay, so here these are the spellings of queue. Queue generally in morning assembly also, when you are in the morning assembly, your teachers they say, okay, hurry up, make a queue or queue up, okay, or line up. So queue up means you will be in a queue. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੱਕ ਲਾਈਨ ਚੋ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਲਰੇਡੀ ਕੁਝ ਲੋਕ ਖੜੇ ਹੋਏ ਨੇ. Shop around, compare prices before buying. So there is a difference between shopping and shop around. Shop around means you are going for a thing, you are to I think if you say so that you are going to buy an iPhone, but ਤੁਸੀਂ iPhone ਦੇ ਇੱਕ ਦੋ ਕਾਊਂਟਰ से जाके देखोगे कि शायद किते कोई यूज़ है, डिफरेंस है प्राइस का. और शूज़ खरीद रहे हो तो दो तीन जगह ते देख रहे हो. इवन इफ यू आर शॉपिंग ऑनलाइन, सो यू कैन सी कि हाँ इत्थे की डिफरेंस आ रहा है. सो दैट इज शॉप अराउंड, कंपेयर प्राइसेस बिफोर बाइंग. टेक ऑफ, यू नो दिस थिंग. टेक ऑफ मीन्स कुछ पाया, remove a piece of clothing, or kuch paye nu utarna, that is take off. And you know, take off, it's in the shopping that you are taking off something, some cloth, but generally it is also used in aeroplane system. Okay, take off and landing. Turn down, refuse something. Okay, it's a very good gesture. Turn down, he turned down my proposal, unhe refuse kar ditta. Okay, I turned down his idea. मैंने वो idea पसंद नहीं आया, so I turned it down. So these are some of the ideas of shopping. Some other sentences that you can use in your day-to-day life. Okay, ਅਸੀਂ ਕੋਈ ਗੱਲ करने हैं, ठीक है? And generally it's verbal. यार मैंने पता है कि ये काम हो जाएगा. So if the second person says कि हाँ जी मैनू गारंटी दो और मैनू लिख के दो, सो जनरली वी से गिव मी योर वर्ड इन ब्लैक एंड वाइट. नॉर्मली वी से गिव मी अ वर्ड इन राइटिंग, बट इट्स अ बेटर वे टू से गिव मी अ वर्ड इन ब्लैक एंड वाइट. ओके, इफ एग्रीमेंट इज देयर, गिव मी अ वर्ड इन ब्लैक एंड वाइट. ओके, इफ सेकंड सेंटेंस इज तुसी किथे जा रहे हो, सो जनरली वी से वेयर यू आर गोइंग, बट इफ वी से वेयर यू आर हेडिंग टू. Pick up the phone on receive the call. It's a normal gesture that can be used in attending the phone, right? कि मेरा phone. I am sweating profusely. Now you are very clear with the word I am sweating. देखो I am दोबारा आ गया. I am again it's a contraction. So in your language you definitely start adopting contractions. I am sweating, it's clear. Profusely, बहुत बुरी तरह नाल. He is bleeding profusely. Okay, so profuse means बहुत बुरी तरह नाल, very intently. So I am sweating profusely, right? Have a haircut. असी की करने जाओ. Okay, generally in our class we have some students, those keep long hair, but we suggest कि अपने वाल कटाओ. So okay, so best is okay, go and have a haircut. How it is said? अपने वाला नु कटवाओ, have a haircut. Okay. Next is don't honk. Generally you find this sign in universities, colleges, near hospitals. So don't honk. Honk means don't blow the horn. Clear? So generally in schools, near colleges, hospitals, even in the premises of universities, you are not allowed to honk. But ਅਸੀਂ ਕੀ कहने होने don't horn, right? So instead of using don't blow the horn, you have a better word of saying don't honk, right? So some phrasal verbs for health now. As you know, the season, it is changing, so definitely you would be observing some of the metabolical changes in your body. So some phrasal verbs are, I won't start with first one. Run over, hit by a vehicle. He was run over by a car. So run over ਦਾ ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਤਲਬ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਉਹਨੂੰ run over ਉਹਦੇ ਉੱਪਰੋਂ ਨਿਕਲ ਗਈ ਹੈ. So if it is hit by a vehicle, run over. Break out, start suddenly. I've broken out in a rash. Okay, so break out एकदम कुछ शुरू होना. Fight off, to free yourself from an illness. The person is recovering, or this thing help fight off a cold. Came to, become conscious. Has he come to yet? Now it's a very different kind of verb that you can use. So okay, so if he is getting consciousness, so has he come to yet? Pass out, it's faint. As I told you in advance, that if a person is fainting, faint means behosh hona, lose consciousness, but you can say this is pass out and this is pass away. देखो सिर्फ एक away थे out, it makes a huge difference. That if you are saying pass away, it means the person is dead. His aunt passed away last night. But if he is saying pass out, it means he is unconscious. So सिर्फ बेहोश होया. ठीक है? So if you are conveying the message, ये नहीं कह देना किसी ने भी जो बेहोश होया, he is passed away. No, he is passed out. Definitely the doctors are taking care of him. Get over. Again, get over, it is recovered, recovery phase. The patient has recovered. Instead of this, you can say that he has got over from his condition. Come down with, it's become sick. I think I am coming down with flu. Not serious, but it's a regular, the weather changes. Throw up, it's a very common word that you use, but generally the students, they use this thing, he is vomiting. Okay, but instead of this, you can say that je tanu महसूस हो रहा है इस तरह vomit, you can say I want to throw up. Okay, I feel throwing up. Came around, become conscious. So came around, came to, the same thing. When he came around, he was in shock, means when he regained his consciousness, he was in shock. So these are some verbs for the health. Now travel, that's a favorite part of everyone. So you should have this idea of travel, that what sort of things we can use in travel. First is get away. Leave to go on a holiday. I need to get away for a few days. Means I need breather for few days. Get away. जो normal routine है उधर तो चले जाना. Get away. Then set off. Start a journey. It's a common word. Take off, I told you already, in concern of flights we use take off and landing. Check in. Check in means arrive and register on airport or hotel. So wherever you go, जिथे तुसी जाके अपने documentation दे रहे हो कि I am this person and I am go for this purpose, it means you are checking in, either in a flight or in a hotel. Check out is to ulta when you are leaving that thing. Drop off, take someone somewhere by car. So if your friend or relative is there, तुसी उन्हें station छोड़न जा रहे हो, it means you are going to drop him off. Speed up, speed shows that go faster. Get on, get off, bus te enter करना, bus तो उतरना. Get on this bus or get off this bus. Bus जाना आना. It can be a train also. See off. He went to the airport or station in order to say goodbye. Goodbye. Okay. So see off करना means when any of your friend, relative or any person comes, तुसी उन्होंने छोड़न जा रहे हो. Clear? So तुसी उन्होंने see off कर रहे हो. Right? और जदों वो आ रहे ने, then you are going to welcome him, receive him. So receive and see off, these are the two opposite words. Hold up, cause a delay for someone. Sorry, I am late, but my train was held up. Clear? So hold, normally you know this thing in terms of your phone, that hold means you are waiting. So hold up means you are delaying for something. Okay? So I hope you have clicked this picture. Now, it's another sentence for you. I slapped him right in his face. So if I punch him, ठीक है, generally ऐसे कहने I slapped him. ठीक है, मैं, you know now this, how does it use? Okay, how is it used? That I slapped him. But if I want to say this thing, I slapped him right in his face. और जे मैं punched कहना है, ठीक है, punch means you are to punch him, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਹਨੂੰ punch ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ, then you won't use in his face. I punched him right on his face. I slapped him right in his face. Clear? Now, idioms of food. Okay, so quickly I am going through this. Idioms of food, not my cup of tea. ਅਸੀਂ ਅੱਜ ਦਾ ਲੈਕਚਰ ਸਟਾਰਟ ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ? It's a piece of cake for me. Piece of cake ਦਾ another word ਹੈ my cup of tea. Easy. He is saying not my cup of tea. ਵੀ ਮੈਂ ਇਹ ਕੰਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰ ਸਕਦਾ. It's not my cup of tea. I think I'll stay at home tonight. Clubbing isn't my cup of tea. ਇਹ ਮੇਰਾ ਕੰਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ. A bun in the oven. Okay. As a cucumber. Sorry. Yeah. So as a cucumber, it shows the personality. Right. The person is very cool, very relaxed. ਉਹਨੂੰ ਕੁਝ ਫਰਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੈ ਰਿਹਾ. So he is as cool as cucumber. We all screamed on the roller coaster, but he was as cool as cucumber. Clear? So जो मर्जी हो जाए, anybody comes, but मेरा friend है उन्हें किसी दा कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. He is as cool as cucumber. The cream of the crop, the best. All my students were fantastic, but Michael was the cream of the crop. So सब तो intelligent, सब तो अच्छा बच्चा जड़ा होएगा, that would be the cream of the crop. You can use this. Don't cry over spilt milk. So अब पछतावे होत क्या जब चिड़िया चुग गई खेत. Hard nut to crack. Now इस तरह दे इंसान बहुत जिंदगी च मिल जाए. Hard nut to crack. ਉਹਨੂੰ खुश करना सौखा नहीं है. Piece of cake you have already done. Okay. So this phrasal verbs relationship. Check out you have done. Hit on, flirt with someone, chat up, ask out, fall for. It's best that if you click photograph, because some things you will have to do by yourself. Okay, make up, cheat on, right? Now, idioms about transport, definitely go off the rails in the driver's seat, in a dominant position. When in the driver's seat means in a dominant position. हर system ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿਹੜਾ boss है, that is in the driver's seat. In school, the principal is in the driver's seat. Okay, in the class, the teacher is in the driver's seat. Jump the track, throw someone under the bus. Okay, sacrifice someone else's interest for your own personal gain. ਇਹਦਾ ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਤਲਬ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਬੱਸ ਥੱਲੇ ਸੁੱਟ ਦਿੱਤਾ, ਬਟ ਇਹਦਾ ਇਹ ਮਤਲਬ ਹੈ ਵੀ ਕਿਸੇ ਦਾ ਨੁਕਸਾਨ ਕਰਕੇ ਆਪਣਾ ਫਾਇਦਾ ਕਰ ਲਿਆ. In the same boat, same condition, run a tight ship, hit the road to leave, train wreck of his trolley. Okay. So I hope you have clicked the pic. These are again some English mediums, the face. You can click the pic. Clear? Furniture, households, items, idioms. I hope you have clicked like iron out, to resolve. Okay. So my friends, this was today's session and we did some of the phrasal verbs. You have clicked the pics, you have noted down, and some of the sentences that you got were very new. Try using this, because English, it's a language. The more you will speak, the more you will comfortable with it, and it will suit to your gesture also, to your personality also. So definitely we'll see each other together. Until then, goodbye. Wish you good luck. Thank you.